somebody under the sound of my voice, I want to give you praise for answered prayer, even in Jesus, your mighty name. And I love to say amen to that. My name is Apostle Edwin Wuver, and it is a good thing to be with you once again. And so this morning we're going to be talking about hearing the voice of God, or seeing when God shows you.
Who is calling my?
And so can I quickly take you to the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2. The book of Habakkuk chapter 2 says that I'll stand upon my watch and I'll set me upon the tower and watch to see what he would say. And what to see what he will say. It means God speaks. And the verse 2 says that, and he said unto me, write down the vision and make it clear, make it plain. And so God speaks. In Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3, he says, call unto me and I'll answer. So God is a prayer answering God. He answers our prayers. He says, God, call unto me and I'll answer, and I'll show thee great and mighty things that thou knowest not.
Jesus, if you call.
So what it means is that God shows us. God speaks to us. But do we hear? Why don't we hear? Why don't you hear when God speaks? So the issue is not with God. The issue is with you. So what I've got to realize is that, what I've come to realize is that children of God are suffering from some form of impairment, hearing impairment, spiritual hearing impairment, and spiritual seeing impairment. And I want to quickly say that in the prophetic, in the field of prophetic, there are three main dimensions, three basic dimensions of the prophetic: the seer dimension, the hearer dimension, and the sensory dimension. So these are the three basic dimensions of what? Seeing and hearing. The seer dimension, the hearer dimension, and the sensory dimension. So the sensory dimension has to do with you saying that I feel in my spirit. I feel in my spirit. Have you ever heard that? I feel in my spirit. So that's the sensory dimension. And I see. So the seer dimension and the hearer dimension and the sensory dimension, may God activate it all for you. So we are talking to the effect as to why God is speaking and God is showing, and yet the children of God are not getting to say, they are not getting to see, they are not getting to hear. What is the issue? This morning I'm believing my God to give me the capacity and the wherewithal to give you one of the ways through which or by which your spiritual sensitivities will be activated. So let me begin by saying that one of the ways through which or by which your spiritual sensitivities can be activated, or you get to hear and get to see when God shows you, is by way of meditation. Meditation.
Who is calling my name?
Meditation.
Jesus is calling my.
So what is meditation? Meditation simply has to do with you concentrating or focusing on an object, probably an object of worship, or focusing on a thought, or focusing on a practice. So there's an achievement of aim. So why are you focusing? And the meditation, no, in fact, your different Hebrew words. Baku edi suwak, baku ensu edi hagar. And I've got to realize that every spiritually sound person engages in what? In meditation. And I said meditation has to do with what? Focusing, giving attention, focusing on an object or an object of worship, or a thought, or an activity for the achievement of an aim or for the achievement of a purpose. And per revelational knowledge, the Lord has gotten me to identify two types of meditation. Psalm 19 verse 14. Psalm 19 verse 14 says that let the words of our mouth and the meditation of our hearts be acceptable unto you. That means that we have acceptable meditation and unacceptable meditation. Meditation and yami ejitum and yami enjintum. God-centered meditation, and meditation that doesn't center on God. So these are the two main dimensions of two main types of meditation that the Lord showed me. The words of our mouth and the meditation of our heart be acceptable unto Him. It means we have acceptable meditation and unacceptable meditation. And I like to point out as well that every spiritually sound person meditates. Every spiritually sound person meditates.